Hello everyone, welcome back. We're about to journey back in time to the age of Vikings, those legendary Norsemen who sailed the seas and struck fear into the hearts of many. But how much do you know about these fascinating people? From shocking battle tactics to surprising daily life habits, here are 10 incredible facts about the Vikings that will change the way you see these legendary Norsemen. Get ready to have your mind blown in Viking style. When you picture Vikings, you probably imagine fierce warriors, right? Well, you're not wrong. The Vikings were famous for their raids, sailing huge distances to plunder and conquer. But they were also skilled traders, establishing extensive trade routes throughout Europe, Asia, and even North America. This duality, raider and trader, makes the Vikings a complex and captivating civilization. Ever wonder where the word Viking comes from? It actually has a rather surprising meaning. In Old Norse, the word Vikingur referred to a pirate raid, not necessarily the people themselves. Think about that for a second. The very word that defines these people is rooted in their reputation for raiding and plundering. It's like calling someone a buccaneer or a privateer. The name itself conjures up images of adventure, danger, and a certain disregard for the rules. So while the Vikings were certainly skilled warriors and navigators, their historical image has been forever linked to their more aggressive tendencies. But as we've seen, there's much more to these seafaring explorers than meets the eye. Move over, Columbus! Long before Columbus, Vikings reached North America. Around 1000 AD, Leif Erikson led an expedition to Canada. They named it Vinland for its wild grapes. Eriksson's journey predates Columbus by nearly 500 years, a testament to their seafaring skills and legacy. A pantheon of gods and monsters, the Vikings had a rich mythology, filled with powerful gods, fearsome monsters, and epic tales of heroism. Their gods reflected their values, beliefs, and fears. Thor, the god of thunder, wielded his mighty hammer Mjolnir. Odin, the All-Father, sacrificed his eye for knowledge. Loki, the trickster god, outwitted even the most cunning. Giants, dragons, and Valkyries continue to captivate us today. Masters of the waves. The Vikings were renowned for their shipbuilding prowess, constructing formidable vessels. Their iconic longships were perfectly suited for raiding and long-distance voyages. These ships featured a central keel for stability and overlapping planks for strength. The unique clinker building method created a remarkably seaworthy hull. They navigated treacherous seas and reached distant shores long before modern navigation. Eco-Vikings. Believe it or not, the Vikings were surprisingly eco-conscious, at least by the standards of their time. They lived in harmony with their environment, utilizing natural resources in sustainable ways. Their longhouses, for example, were often built with turf roofs, providing excellent insulation against the harsh Scandinavian winters. This ingenious building technique not only kept the Vikings warm and dry, but also helped to blend their homes into the surrounding landscape. So, while the Vikings might not have had solar panels or electric cars, they were surprisingly adept at living in balance with nature. Even today, the legacy of the Vikings lives on, influencing everything from language and culture to literature and pop culture. Take, for instance, the terrifying werewolf from the Harry Potter series, Fenrir Greyback. His name is no coincidence. Fenrir is actually a monstrous wolf from Norse mythology, destined to break free from his chains and devour Odin during Ragnarok, the end of the world. It's just one example of how the rich tapestry of Viking mythology continues to inspire and fascinate us, even centuries after their time. The journey to Valhalla. The Vikings had a unique and often elaborate approach to death and burial. They believed that a warrior who died bravely in battle would earn a place in Valhalla, a glorious hall where they could feast and fight for eternity. To ensure a proper journey to the afterlife, Vikings were often buried with their most prized possessions, including weapons, jewelry, and even their favorite animals. Some were even laid to rest in specially constructed burial ships, either buried beneath mounds of earth or set ablaze and sent out to sea in a fiery spectacle. These rituals reflect the Vikings' deep reverence for their ancestors and their belief in a glorious afterlife. Don't forget the fish. What did Vikings eat to fuel their adventures? Well, given their coastal lifestyle, it's no surprise that fish played a central role in their diet. From cod and herring to salmon and trout, the Vikings were expert fishermen, hauling in vast quantities of seafood from the icy waters of the North Atlantic. To preserve their catch during the long winter months, they would dry, smoke, or salt the fish, ensuring a steady supply of protein throughout the year. So, next time you enjoy a plate of smoked salmon, remember the Vikings who perfected this ancient preservation technique. Going berserk. Ever heard someone say they're going berserk? Well, that expression has its roots in Viking history. Berserkers were a particularly fearsome group of Viking warriors known for their ferocious fighting style and trance-like rage. These fierce warriors would often wear animal skins, particularly those of bears or wolves, and charge into battle with reckless abandon, howling like wild animals. Their name, berserker, is believed to derive from the Old Norse words for bear and shirt, suggesting a connection to these powerful creatures. The berserkers were the stuff of legends, embodying the untamed ferocity that made the Vikings such formidable opponents. Until next time, Vikings! And there you have it, 10 incredible facts about the Vikings that show just how fascinating and complex these legendary Norsemen were. They were fierce warriors, skilled navigators, savvy traders, and surprisingly adaptable people who left an indelible mark on history. From their epic voyages to their intricate mythology, the Vikings continue to captivate our imaginations and remind us of the enduring power of human exploration, ingenuity, and resilience. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cool facts.